From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
Well, that fog had no problem forming overnight, but not everyone is seeing the fog. Obviously, nothing in downtown Oklahoma City. Plenty of our Oklahoma City cams aren't showing it, but you look up at our cam pointed toward the Capitol, look beyond the Capitol. There's a little bit of patchy fog in there. And over here on our Blanchard camera, a ton of fog. Some of the denser fog we have on our Lucky Star Skycam network this morning. I can show you exactly where all the fog is across the state. It's mainly in western Oklahoma this morning, but does creep into the metro. Some dense fog with quarter-mile or less visibility in Canadian County right now. That goes down into the Lawton area in southwestern Oklahoma, even far western Oklahoma along I-40 near Elk City. Got some dense fog, about a half-mile visibility. That extends all the way up to Woodward, where Woodward's site right now actually registering 0 miles of visibility right at that reporting site. So the fog, it is denser this morning than it was yesterday and will continue to stay dense through the next hour or two. It's going to take a minute for the sun to heat things up, mix things out at the surface, but it's mainly located all west of I-35. We can get some patchy fog along the I-35 corridor from Oklahoma City north, but most of it, especially the denser fog, off to the west. And we aren't the only ones dealing with that this morning. We've got it here. We've got it in the Texas Panhandle, western North Texas, down in central and southern Texas, Louisiana. Got some in the upper Midwest, Missouri, and the Kansas City area seeing it. Other than that, it's very quiet. We haven't seen any rain this weekend, just the fog, and then during the afternoons we've been nice and sunny. Look how flat the jet stream is coming in from the Pacific. That bodes for a pretty boring pattern the next few days. Warm afternoons. If you liked yesterday, you're going to love today. By the time we get into Tuesday, southwestern Oklahoma could be flirting with a couple of records as far as warm temperatures go, and then cooler air arrives later this week. Late Wednesday into Thursday, next front arrives. Rain will be close by. We'll watch for some rain chances to increase or decrease here in Oklahoma. We're going to be kind of on that fine line. The models don't have a great grasp on this, but the chance for rain for the middle of the week is there, albeit low at this point. We could see that change over the next couple of days. Cooler air hangs around for several days heading into the weekend, and then we could see another potential rainmaker by the early portions of next week coming in from the southwest. And overall, interesting pattern for our next 9 days of November. Today, it's the first sunset before 6 o'clock that we've had in quite some time. It's at 5:32. We won't have a sunset after 6 until February 4th, so get used to these shorter days. Here's Concho cams showing some of that light patchy fog. It's not thick for everyone, remember, and this actually just drifted in to our camera view over the last 30 to 45 minutes. A little bit earlier on, it wasn't showing up. Our view on a downtown cam, once more pointing toward the Capitol on Lucky Star Skycam network, shows ribbons of that fog floating around the surface. If you're not seeing the fog, you're fine, and it is nice outside. It's mild this morning. 53 here in Oklahoma City, 51 in Norman. Cooler in the West Metro, low and mid 40s for Canadian and Kingfisher County. And then heading farther to the west and north from there, we've got some chilly air, low 40s and 30s, with that fog settling in where our winds are much lighter, and they're pretty light across most of the state this morning, under 10 miles per hour. Again, fog burns off as the sun heats things up. This afternoon, we heat up to 76 Oklahoma City and Stillwater, 73 Enid, Ponca City, Clinton, some low 70s potentially down to the southwest. Don't get used to the low 70s down there, though. That's going to change in the next couple of afternoons. And another mild morning ahead for us with 50s and 40s on the board for the state. We're going to take a step up temperature-wise. Tomorrow, 78 in Oklahoma City. Stillwater will do the same. 80s return to southwestern Oklahoma, and then potential for mid and upper 80s in far southwestern Oklahoma enters Tuesday. Here in Oklahoma City, try 81. That's well above our average for this time of year, but that comes back down as we get that cold front. Highs back in the 50s with some mornings closer to where we should be through the end of the 9-day. That's all we got for now. News 9 is going to be back in just a few minutes.